How's it going? Happy 111 portal if you're into that kind of thing. And probably if you're in Tarot land, you are. So happy Sunday fun day. It's kind of amazing and beautiful here in Florida. It's raining. Hello, hello. I just wanted to hop on for a little bit, like a little bunny, to see who we have here. If we have any questions, how Tarot land is doing, all that jazz. So hopefully you've had a good weekend, feeling good, looking good. I got Satin, my magic rabbit, here next to me, doing her thing. So let's see how it goes, kids. All right, so my deck didn't arrive yet. It's not coming until next Wednesday. My new Oracle deck. That's all right. We'll do other stuff. We'll do other stuff until then. So it's a 111 portal. I don't know what that means to you. Maybe nothing at all. It doesn't really mean anything to me, but you know, people are into it. We like to manifest many things, positive ways, keeping our vibe high. So whenever we have kind of these repeating numbers, I always like to start with the Sacred Light Oracle reading, just because. So hopefully you're doing well. Happy Sunday fun day. My name is Selena. If you're new here, I am a experienced tarot reader, 30 years. Here we go. We're going to start with the Sacred Light Oracle reading. So let's see what we have for the past, present, and future. So let's kind of just tap into the energies now. So I meditated as usual, got sat in here. We meditated and prayed up. And I'm just going to start with the current situation, challenge, and action. So I don't know what you're trying to manifest or do on this 111 portal, but hopefully you're doing it well, right? So regardless of where you're at or what you're dreaming of, I'm here for you. Yeah. And if you have a yes or no, just let me know. You can hit the like button and subscribe. Let me turn on my... Let's see, I'm turning on Super Chats. What is it, the 11th? Yeah, we'll do that. So hopefully my sound's okay. I can't tell because I can't both listen to the stream and do it. So, ooh, you hear the rain? You hear the rain? Washing away all of our sadness, all our negativity. I'm just going to plop this on here. All right, let's get this party started, kids. Hi, how's it going? Welcome. Happy 111 portal. I'm Selena. You are 25-year plus tarot reader. I say 30 years, but 25 years, whatever. I didn't do it all the time during those years, especially not during my meditation retreats. So if you have a question, let me know. Yes or no is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Everything else is pinned in the chat and description. If you want a personal reading, that's what I am here for. And Satin Magic Rabbit is here to help us. Otherwise, let's just do a little 111 portal reading. So think about something that you'd like to manifest in this 111 portal, or something you're working on. Could be love, could be money, could be just yourself. How about that? How about we try to love ourselves? That's the first job, right? And then if you want a personal reading, let me know. Until then, I'm going to go on. So 3 cards. Here we go. So the current situation. Ooh, that fell out quick. The challenge. So 1 card for the challenge. We're going to flip them over together. In the middle here. And then finally, whoa, that's too much. So what is the challenge in this situation that we're trying to manifest in our 111 portal? What is it? So how's everyone's weekend been? All the couple people that are here, hello, welcome. Yes and no is free. Just hit the like button and subscribe. Tell me how your weekend's been. I want to hear. I care, you guys. I care. All right, so I'm going to take this as the challenge and the action. So this is just a little 3-card general pull for the collective on our 111 portal. Ooh, something about past lives. I feel like maybe some of you are trying to tap into what your greater purpose is in life, and your past lives have a lot to do with that. This is a cultural experience. It is behind you, regression. So here we go. Let's tap in and let me know again if you have any questions. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for you. The current situation. Ah, wow, this is amazing. Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is not, I feel like the archetype is represented in a lot of different spiritual beliefs. And in my personal religion, it's more like the Buddha Avalokiteshvara, the Buddha of compassion. It says heart of a warrior, divine protection, and synchronicity. So this is the current situation. You're definitely protected and you have the heart of a warrior. So whatever you're trying to manifest or bring into your life, Spirit is saying you're protected. You don't have to worry about any negativities. Archangel Michael's got you. All right, so it says, may your strength return in the flight of your own courage. All right, maybe some of you are trying to be strong right now, face something scary on your own, something that's challenging. So the sacred crystal is sapphire, so get you a sapphire. Affirmation, my path is clear. I am divinely guided and protected. Wow, it says Archangel Michael can help you release lower and toxic energies such as fear and worry, so you can open yourself up to experience love and connection with the purity of the angelic realm. Ready to battle in an instant, Archangel Michael guides you to a clear path of self-compassion and personal strength. If you're lacking faith in your future, feeling unable to trust your inner thoughts or intuition, ask the angels for assistance. Well, this is very good. This is basically telling me that you have all the assistance that you need. Maybe you don't know that right now. Let me flip this card down a little more. It says, intuitively, Archangel Michael initiates experiences with spirit, helping you to connect with and awaken your intuitive senses. Spiritual experiences, serendipity, and angel numbers are all around now. All right, this is interesting. Hey, how's it going? Because we did, it's 111 portal, and literally it's like angel numbers and sequences are all around. So this is the energy right now that you are actually protected. You have the heart of a warrior with you. The ascension guide, Archangel Michael, is guiding you to find passion and purpose in life. Listen to your inner voice and acknowledge any fear that you have about your future that will lead you closer to a positive life. So don't try to repress your fear or move around it. You have to face it. Remove any barriers that stop you from healing spirits and hearing spirits' messages. So hello, how's it going? Hi, Alabama. Can it get worse for you? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear things aren't going well. Big love and hugs to you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll answer the second part of that question, which is a yes or no. So I offer free yes and no for everyone. Just like and sub is the energetic exchange. And I'll happily answer that. So just hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know when you've done that. And I'll answer the second part of the question, which is in the form of yes and no. So now we're going to see, since we are looking at the future, and this is the energy in the 111 portal, might have some fears coming up. The next card is the card. Yeah, the like button is up on the, it hasn't gone up yet. You gotta, if you're on your phone, you gotta hit the three dots in the top right hand corner and it'll pull down a way to like the video. Because I can see it hasn't gone up. So hit the like button and subscribe. Hey Joseph, how are you? Welcome everybody. Like and sub is free. You know the drill. You know the drill. Okay, so let me know, Alabama, when you've done that. So the next part is the challenge. So you're afraid maybe, and Spirit is saying you're okay, you're protected, you're guided, you're on the right path. Don't deny your fear and also don't follow it. Awesome. Okay, just a moment. So sacred space, this is the challenge: positive outcome, clarity, lucky attraction, and removing obstacles. So this is card number 26. Maybe you're 26 or 62, life path 2, 6, or 8. So it seems like the challenge is some clarity and removing obstacles. So maybe this is why you've been afraid, because you don't know how to do this, or you're just in this place of standstill. So let me finish these little this little reading here for the collective, and then I'll answer you yes and no. Is that okay, everybody? Because I don't want to break up the energy. We're in a roll here, and it's for you too. So the 5 people that are here, I'm reading literally for you. You're protected, and the challenge is creating a sacred space. So sacred crystal is a tourmalated quartz. So just get you a quartz. Here's a tourmalated quartz. This is a gold tourmalated quartz. They're black, they're red, they come in all sorts of things. Or rutile quartz. Red ones are cool. I used to have one. I think I gave it away. I want it back. No, don't say that. We don't regret our giving. So it said sacred ceremonies will bring rewarding resolutions. Interesting. So maybe you need to do some sort of sacred ceremony where you remove obstacles to attract your luck. So 111 is a great day to do it. If you're going to do any sacred anything, now is the time, right? So please hit the like button and subscribe. I don't know how it went from 4 to 3, but someone took that back. Okay, that's weird. Weirdos. We love you, weirdos. So this says affirmation: I am clear, I am cleansed, and my soul is whole and complete. So do your puja, do your rituals, clear out your space. It says, regardless of philosophy or religion, all individuals have a sacred space they retreat to when they need solace, prayer, or reflection. Sacred spaces are often religious centers such as cathedrals, monasteries, and churches, but can also be rainforests, waterfalls, or ponds. unbounded by location. It only needs to be an area you find comfort when you're connecting with your spiritual self. So maybe go out into the woods or some other place where you feel sacred and holy and do some purification to get this positive outcome. So we're in the 111 portal, y'all. We are in, now have a Scorpio moon under a Capricorn sun. That's pretty powerful, those two. Woo. Setting a sacred space is essential to create forward motion and a focused spiritual sanctuary. Cosmic Master Lord Ganesha. So we've got Ganesh here on her shirt. I don't know why they didn't put him up there. Offers seekers of knowledge sacred purity from the fifth ray. I don't know what that means. Let more light into brighten your space to clean your energy. Using traditional herbs and offerings, this Cosmic Master will release trapped and murky energy. So something about purification, cleansing your space, and allowing this movement to come. It says the Elephant Master can clear obstacles that are interfering with your life. Ascension Master Ganesha requests you find your sacred space. So this is your challenge. Maybe you're having a hard time finding a sacred space. You're like, man, there's people all up in my junk all the time. I can't meditate or do any purification or anything. So go out into the woods. Go by a pond. And if it's cold outside, I don't know, don't go to the closet, but you get what I'm saying. So it says, by carefully cutting away old energy to connect to a clear path, Lord Ganesha offers to bring you closer to divine manifestation. Well, here we are, 111, divine manifestation and personal dharma. So finally, what is the action? So what you need to do. So the challenge is getting the sacred space cleansed and purified and getting your energy back. And the action, finally, is well-being. Yeah, this is all giving me take care of yourself. We have a water mandala here. The first mandala we have, actually. So water is purifying. We have 2 roses, and 2 swans. It says self-preservation, service to spirit, and youthful experience. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds fun. So this is card 36, maybe you're 36, 63, life path 3, 6, or 9. And this is the action you need to take. The sacred crystal is a white selenite. So selenite's everywhere. It's plentiful, pretty inexpensive. I've got a lot of selenite. Affirmation, I satisfy my needs with ease. I'm at peace. Ooh, I like that. And this is Lady Nada. Ooh, I love that even more. So we have the 111 portal with the two birds here and the 2 flowers. Sanction your spirit to the power of silent surrender. Personal well-being is a daily task. All right, so this is a very strong message of taking care of yourself and creating a sacred space so that you can have a sense of protection to move forward in your actions. Freedom from external disturbance, toxic environments, and excessive noise and emotional chaos needs to be acknowledged. Well, it's very similar to this, isn't it? If you don't have a sacred space for yourself to heal, it's hard to focus on you and know what it is you need to do. So you need to create this. A peaceful state can be achieved through meditative experience, balanced choices, and a pure silence, which give the mind uninterrupted rest. So we need this, like it's a replenishing. The world is full of noise. Our life is full of noise. Ascension Master Lady Nada surrounds herself with young souls and sacred children, teaching them to connect to their heart sensitivity. Yeah, your childlike nature. So maybe this is a message about healing your inner child. Time spent with children will increase your joy as you connect to the playful child inside of you. Lady Nada extends her graceful hands to help your soul find peace in the chaos of life. So if you're having a lot of chaos, this is a strong message of you need to find some peace and create it for yourself. No one's going to give you peace. My teacher used to say all the time, you know, the to-do list never ends, right? It's like an old man's beard. You shave it off in the morning and it's arising by night. You're never going to have this. You have to create what you want. You have to create a sacred space for a sense of well-being because no one's going to give it to you. You have to make boundaries. Lady Nada asks you to learn to love those you find difficult to love themselves. Ooh, so people who don't love themselves are creating kind of havoc or chaos in your life. Spirit is asking you, you know, to grant them some grace, but also create space for yourself so that you can have this peace of mind that you know you deserve. Seek out peaceful places with water gardens. Well, we have the water theme. That's why we have the water mandala. Rainforests, countries, to drain the toxic negativity from your mind and spirit with Lady Nada's assistance. Okay, this is very good. So I like this. So this is our 111 message, creating a sacred space. This has been challenging for you, but you're protected. Your protectors are here, and a sense of well-being is what you need. So I'm going to go ahead and answer the questions. So are you still here, Alabama? Alabama. I usually just pick whatever is the last thing I see. So if anybody has questions, now's the time. I started a collective, and I'm going to keep going, but I said I would answer these questions after I was done, and I will. So if you're here, Alabama, let me know. If you guys drop a question and leave, I probably won't answer it. All right, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Can it get worse for Alabama? So I hope not, but we'll see what the cards say. So all my cards are in the upright. Here's how my yes and no works. If it lands in reverse, then we know it's the opposite. If it's a maybe, I feel like we need to find out more by getting a reading. So here we go, Alabama. Hey, how's it going, Divine? Ooh, I hope so, sweetie. Please hit the like button and subscribe. That's the energetic exchange I asked for, and I can see when it goes up because I have my YouTube studio open, and I'll happily answer your question. We're doing a 111 portal reading here, which is a strong message of you're protected, but you need to make a safe space to get this peace. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Alabama. Can it get worse? Baby, it can always get worse. Okay. I don't really like this question, but we'll just say, is it going to get worse for Alabama? So how this works is the first card I see. Yes, when you're ready. All right. So I don't know what that means, Alabama, but I feel like you know what the answer is. Whatever it is, Spirit is saying, brace yourself. You're ready for it. I don't know what you're asking about, but you've got Archangel Michael here. You're being encouraged to make a sacred space so that you can have your well-being. So Divine, if you want your question answered, just hit the like button and subscribe and let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue on with this little portal reading, the 111 portal, which is a strong message of making a sacred space for ourselves no matter what, right? And even more so if you have a lot of demands. If you have a lot of people demanding things and you have a busy life, it's even more important to make a sacred space because people will drain the life out of you. And we don't want that, do we? I don't. I want you to keep living. Okay, moving on. So hello to anyone and everyone. Welcome. I'm going to move this out of the way for now. Let's see what other messages we have. So what do we need to release before we call in anything? Because it looks like our first job today is to use this portal by making a sacred space and a sense of well-being for ourselves. So that's important. Whether that's outside in a small space or even just putting up a partition. Make a fort like kids do, right? This is about being a child, right? Make a little fort with them. Even if you just have a room, you share a room with your parents. Just put up a paper towel, or not a paper towel, a sheet. I just, oh yeah, okay, please do. On top of it all, I relapsed. Just my wife and kids. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, definitely need to get help. I help people too. I'm a spiritual life coach, relationship coach, a love coach, a somatic therapist. All right, moving on. One love to you, dear one. Here we go. What else do we need to let go of for this portal reading? Get help. Give it up. Get help. Yeah, release, surrender. You're protected. Surrender to creativity. I like this. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Ooh. Yes. I love the creativity aspect. Maybe you need to make a list of all the different ways you could achieve your goal. Surrender stress. Wow, this is a pretty strong message, guys. Our 111 portal is my internet cut out. Did you hit the like button and subscribe, darling? Please hit the like button and subscribe. I don't have that you did that. It didn't go up. So here we have surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you build up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back. Wow. To your center. So this is a strong message of being creative, creating a sacred space, and letting stress go. Because you're divinely protected. And right now I feel like you're overwhelmed, whoever I'm reading for. So hi, everybody. Welcome. Yes and no is free. Surrender negative thinking. Wow. This is like very related to this as well. Watch your thoughts. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing, uncontrolled mind. Thank you for sharing, uncontrolled mind. Hey, how's it going? How was your birthday, sweetie? How was your birthday, sweetie? Please hit the like button and subscribe. Did you get anything you didn't know you were going to get? Or did you book that ticket yet? So surrender negative thinking, surrender to creativity, and surrender denial. Ooh, accept people and situations, whoa, exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. You can see things clearly and make the best decisions. Well, maybe you've been in denial about something, how much stress these people are creating for you in your life. Well, surrender outdated beliefs to yourself. So this is good. So this is our 1-1 portal. It was amazing. I love that it's amazing. I want to hear that every day. Every day. I want you to be happy and I want to hear how amazing your life is. So I'm so happy to hear that. So we're doing, I was gifted a cat. Aw, girl, you've been talking about a cat forever, haven't you? I feel like I think the first time you came on here and asked me about some cat. So this is our 111 portal message. We need to surrender our stress, maybe surrender some denial about how much stress people or situations are causing. Realize that you're protected. Let go of the negative thinking and find creative ways to make a sacred space and ensure your well-being, because this is what our message is. Well, I'm glad it was amazing, sweetie. I'm good. Thank you. It's raining here, but it's going to be done soon. So by the time I'm done with the stream, I'm going to go play outside for the rest of my Sunday fun day. So I'm here to see if anybody has any questions. I want to do the 111 portal. Also get personals. Personals is where I'm the best, right? Because then I can really... Sweetie, Divine, you keep asking that. You got to hit the like button and subscribe, dear one. So everybody gets a free yes and no. So welcome to the channel. My name is Selena Satinin. My magic rabbit's sitting right next to me on my bed. She protects the channel from goblins and ghouls. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's how you get your free yes and no answered. So do that and I'll answer your question. So here we go. All right, awesome. Let me see. Divine, what was your question? Will I get your own home? Okay, so let me answer your question. So spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Divine. So how the yes and no works is all the cards are in the upright. If it lands in reverse, we know it's opposite. Oh, okay. Awesome. All right, no problem, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of... Aw, the cat. I'm happy about the cat, Taz. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Divine. Will Divine get their home soon? Will Divine get their home soon? Their own home soon. Here we go. I said soon, so we're putting that on there. So how this works is if it lands in reverse, whoa. So the first one I saw, my reply is no. So what I feel like this, because what I heard is it's not soon, but you're going to get it. But it's not soon. It's not as soon as you want. But it's guaranteed that you're going to get it. So you got two cards there because I heard that and then they kind of verified that. So it's not going to happen soon, sweetie, but it is going to happen for sure. For sure. All right. Well, I'm so happy to hear about your cat, Taz. Happy birthday, my love. Did Millie send you anything? He better have. So here we go. At least a happy birthday, right? So here we go. Let's work on what chakras we have going on now here. What chakras we can work on today, or what is being called to the main stage. Because I'm doing a 111 portal reading, and it's definitely about creating boundaries with other people. Stop being in denial that you don't need it. You do need a sacred space. You do need to heal. Don't be in denial. Mysticism. Okay, we need to work on our third eye chakra. Hello. Well, we're here right now doing that. I'm a Vajrayana mystic. Hey, hey, hey. Mahasiddha. That's what they call him. Maha means great in Sanskrit, and Siddha means a spiritual attainment or realization. All right, so we need to work on our mysticism, our third eye. And maybe you've been seeing things incorrectly or something, but regardless, what else, Spirit? Whoa, 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 whoa. Keep persevering when it comes to your creativity, your sacral chakra, the second chakra, your sexuality. Let go of any negativity. Keep purifying the sexual negativity that you've created. Hey, how are you? Please hit the like button and subscribe, Mystery. Elvira, hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know when you've done that, and I'll give you yes or no. Ooh, and then work on this rejection. So this is the crown chakra, and maybe you have a lot of voices in your head telling you bullshit. So you need to reject them, right? Surrender negative thinking. Listen, we have so many seeds of bullshit in our mind as well as good shit. We have to figure out, okay, which of these, this is what Buddhism is in a nutshell. Which of these thoughts is beneficial in taking me to happiness, and which of these thoughts and feelings, because in Buddhism, feelings are actually thoughts, you guys. Hate to break it to you. But everything arises from the minds, even the way that we feel. So which of these feelings and thoughts lead to happiness and freedom, and which of these feelings and thoughts lead to suffering and a sense of rejection? So Spirit's saying reject the thoughts and words and voices in your head that aren't yours, that you've identified with. So work on that. Get them ghosts out of here. Hey, please hit the like button and subscribe, Avira. Okay, you just got to ask a yes or no question. So only in the form of yes or no. So let's get one more here for the chakras. Okay, we had this again, you guys. We had this 2 days ago. Whoa. Oh my Buddha. We have the same two cards come out. And they're both around sexuality and creativity. So something is done. I don't know if it has to do with someone that used to be in your life. Interesting. Someone that you looked up to. Maybe you have to let go of the way that you felt about them. All right, hold on just a moment. Hold on, this is a lot. Now I want more, but there's one flipped over in here. Let's see what this one is. Got the workaholic. Maybe need to work on that. I'm working on my workaholism. Well, when you own your own business, you work every day. You don't have to take a break. So maybe work on this. So something about being a workaholic and your voice chakra. So there's something with creativity here and expressing yourself. So those are the chakras we got. So keep working on your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, and your sacral chakra. So let me answer your question now, Elvira. Does Ashu love Elvira? So how this works is all my cards are in the upright. If it lands in reverse, we know it's the opposite of that. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Spiritual guides of Elvira and Ashu. Does Ashu love Elvira? What we got here? Ooh. No. It came out in reverse and it landed in my hand. No, they don't love you. So take that as it resonates and, you know, maybe work on your own self-love because that's where it all starts, babies, right? Once you start to love yourself, then you won't even be able to stand being around other people for very long that don't love you. You'll be able to deal with it and tolerate them and love them, try to love them anyways, but you won't want to be, it'll be uncomfortable. You start to recognize, hey, this person hates me, or they talk about me, or this feels weird. The frenemies type of situation. I had to get rid of a couple of those this past year, 2025. No thank you for hating me and also pretending to be my friend. All right, so here we go. Moving on. This is the 111 portal. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I'm Selena. Sat in my Magic Rabbits right next to me. I've been reading tarot for 30 years. I'm verified. I'm a straight up psychic. So this is our 111 portal reading. We're being advised to keep working on our sacral chakra, our throat chakra, the mysticism, and any sense of rejection that we have to surrender negative thinking, because that's going to bring us down. So now I'm going to take a little more because, again, this is a 111 portal. I'm going to do a lot of oracle stuff today, unless I get a reading, because I like oracles for telling us. All right, what else do we need to remember? This is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle from Amanda Lovelace and Janana Medeiros. How do you say her name? Yeah, Janana. Sorry, Janana. wherever you are. Whoa. Let's get this. Shark, swim away from the situation. All right, well, there may be a situation that you're drawn to, and Spirit's saying swim away. This is card 35, maybe your life path 3, 8, or 5. So something might be, you might be getting pings in your intuition. Maybe that's why you have Archangel Michael there telling you to, you're protected. So I don't know what the situation is. Let's read. Think of this as the Lovers in reverse from the traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark. Yikes. And they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, a friend, or family member, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Whew. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire you no longer feel safe swimming away. Well, I don't know who that resonates for, but let's get another one. It seemed like somebody else was involved in that one. Let's see if it's just for you. Spirit, what else do we need to work on? So maybe that was for someone that popped in and out. They need to stay away from something. Oop. It's too many. All right, one at a time here. One at a time from the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. What do we get? These are harder to move because they're huge. That's why I don't fuck with Oracle decks that are huge sometimes, because I can't pop read them out. It's hard to get a pop on a big card. Whoa. I got one. We got one! It's like whenever I have satin and do tarot readings. It's hard to get pulled from a rabbit. Feast, slow down, and celebrate yourself. Well, this is more on theme with what we had. Oh, look, and it's card 29, which you add to a 9 is 11. So here we have life path 2 or 9. Maybe you're 29, maybe born in 1992. It says slow down and celebrate yourself, which is what I feel like we're trying to do here with the sacred space. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Make sure that you are loving you. Let's see what it says. Sometimes life gets too hectic. Well, that's why we're trying to create a sacred safe space. The inevitable happens and we forget to take a breather and celebrate what deserves to be celebrated. Make sure you do that from now on. If we never stop to fully recognize how good we have it, then the bad stuff can knock us down so much harder than if we've otherwise. So this is about that negative thinking. Celebrating yourself, being creative, surrendering stress, and remembering, all the good things you deserve. As I said, that Saturn started eating her pellets again. Yeah, Saturn. I have a feast for you. It says feast. And she started eating. She's always on time and aligned, my baby is. She always on time and aligned. I'm going to, like I said, do a lot of Oracle stuff here. So if you got a question, yes or no, just drop it. Spiritual guides, angels. I'm going to shut my window because it's too fucking loud. There we go. That's better. But now I'm going to turn on the fan. Okay. Hi, guys. Who's here? Why is it so quiet? What happened? So quiet on the 111 portal. Find out what we have from the divine nature. The divine nature oracle. What do we got? What do we got? Let's get some cards. This is a beautiful... Ooh, that popped right on up. Embrace enthusiasm. Oh my gosh, this is the second card saying embrace enthusiasm. Which is similar to this. So be excited. This almost gives me like 3 of cups. I think it's the 3 fates, but it's reminding us here to be happy. So maybe your life path 1, 4, 5. Maybe you're 41. Let's find out what it says. Card 14. Be happy, bitches. Embrace your enthusiasm today, damn it. Just be happy. Don't make up some damn thing. Life is good. Oh, listen to the song Matt Mason, Get Happy. I'm gonna get happy instead, is what she said. The number of graces varied in different legends, but usually there were 3. Brightness, joyfulness, and bloom. I don't know who these are. They're visiting you today. Let your heart revel in the sharing of its bright hope. Let your joyfulness dance along with the spine of the moment and bloom. Bloom like you mean it and with wild abandon. Most people are breathing only a little and call it life. So this is like, don't just be surviving, be thriving. Rejoice. You're beautiful. I don't care what anyone says. Not even you. You deserve love. Bloom like you mean it with wild abandon. Most people are breathing only a little. All right, we're good at that. Let the 3 graces expand your lungs and sing with a song of life. Follow your enthusiasm as your bliss. Yes. Well, maybe that's a part of it. Following your enthusiasm. And letting go of any sense of rejection. Enthusiasm literally means to be indwelled by God, the source of life. Now is the time to unleash it and taste the sweet fruits of this wild grace. Well, I love this. But put that right next to surrender negative thinking, because it's a pretty strong message of trying your best to be happy, right? Like, no one else can make us happy. This is kind of the secret of life, y'all. Nobody has some magic elixir that can transform your mind. You have to do it. It takes hard work and dedication. Not every day you're going to be happy, but you can still be grateful. And you can practice celebrating. We have a 111 portal. It's easier to manifest when you're in a positive state of mind. That's why, like, when you are negative or you feel negatively about yourself and you, like, repeat affirmations or just try to, talk your way through it, if the feeling isn't there with you, then it's not going to work, kids. And it's not easy to boost our own serotonin, right? To try to go into your dopamine, but you can fucking do it. It's possible. First starting with what? Surrendering stress and negative thinking. Creating spaces. Getting away from people who fucked up our shit. Too many motherfuckers. Sorry, that was my Flight of the Conchords. Too many motherfuckers fucking my shit. But they don't say F, they say uckers. All right, so let's get a Nature Quest Oracle. Let's see what this says here from this one. Came on out. Real Life. Ooh, that's a song by Bastille. Maybe go listen to it. Is this just a real life or is this fantasy? Caught up on the line side. No escape from reality. No, wait, that's something different. No, wait, that's a... Sorry, guys. That is a Bohemian Rhapsody song. There's also a song called Real Life by Bastille. So it says the Tao can be described as not the eternal Tao. The name can be spoken is not the eternal name. Interesting. What's this card say? It's giving us a fucking koan, that's for sure. Giving us a Japanese koan of the Tao. Although Tao isn't Japanese, it was Chinese nonetheless. Sounds cryptic. Something about real life here. This metal Japanese teapot conducts heat and provides you with a hot cup of tea. Resist the urge to talk about it. Don't talk about the teapot. Just drink the fucking tea. Go into the water. It is better to quietly experience the feeling of the pot, seeing the steam rise as you pour it, and taste the tea. My guru used to say this. I can tell you everything about the Dharma, but until you taste it and experience it through your own practice, it doesn't really matter. It's just words. So it is better to quietly experience it, be present with the full acceptance of this moment. And Anamayama says, when the mind is full of worldly desires, its very nature is to confuse. Withdraw the mind from outer things and turn inwards. Well, this is kind of going along with the theme of like you being the source of your own refuge, knowing you're protected. We can't buy, drink, eat, steal, beg, fuck our way out of suffering. We have to do it within. That's not the message that capitalism wants you to hear. Capitalism really hates the idea of being peaceful from within, and it's not they don't work together. Let's just say, not that we don't need stuff, we do, but we don't have to have capitalism. It's already ruined the planet. So I think we're kind of figuring this out. So Tao number 1. This is Tao number 1, you guys. This is the first one, the first letter in the Tao. Yet mystery and reality emerge from the same source. So it's almost like form is emptiness, emptiness is form. So we are all a manifestation. The source is called darkness. Darkness is born from darkness. It's the beginning of all understandings. Reflections. What is the story of you? Well, this goes around with it. What story are you creating with yourself? So this one-on-one portal, and we're telling a story about ourselves every day, every moment. Are we celebrating ourselves? Are we just working through? Have we let go of the past and any sort of negativity around our sexuality and around our creative energy? Are we letting go of rejection? What is left to experience without stories? Ooh. I had a pal that used to call them thought stories. What are they? Essentially the words and thoughts create reality. So what are our stories? Don't believe everything you think. What did I say earlier about this? Thank you, Spirit. Same message. Just because you think it doesn't mean it's real or beneficial. Affirmation, I'm ready to wake up. Wow, you guys, that's pretty intense. Well, if you're going to wake up, the 111 portal is a great time to do it. Wake up. It's a dream. Or is it a nightmare? Sometimes it's a little A, sometimes a little B. But the point is, it's something you can change and you have the power to create. We co-create with the divine. That's how it works, kids. All right, so I'm going to do the star seed and then the tree keepers. Let's do the tree keepers. So if anyone has a question, all 4 of you, let me know. See who pops on. Where'd everybody go? Used to be better streamings. Saturday's good, but we have all the trolls on Saturdays. That's when the 12-year-olds are left alone on YouTube. That's when the Russian bots come on the strongest. Sunday seems to be less insane, but not as many people. So here we go. Let's do a Tree Keepers Oracle. This is kind of like, what are we being gifted with during this time? This is a beautiful deck. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the artwork. So give me one card here with what the Tree Keepers want us to know. What do the Tree Keepers want to know? Okay, 1. Whoa, that's a lot. That's too many. They want us to know a lot of things, I guess. Just give me 1 card, Spirit. Okay, just 1. It's like I have to ask for 1. And like, the Keeper of the Beginnings. Whoa. Look at this beauty. We've never gotten this card yet here. Look how pretty this is. So maybe we're 36 or 63. Maybe we're life path 3, 6, or 9. Maybe we're born in 1963. An early Gen Xer. So 2 beautiful. So what I'm noticing, first of all, before I even read this card, is the first thing I'm getting the hits on is the butterflies at the top. Now, butterflies represent transformation. And notice how there's 2 of them. So maybe you and someone else are transforming and you're going to, I don't know. Let's see. Keeper of Beginnings. All right. This is the awakening of a new beginning. Now that the old forms have passed on, the tree keepers were always friends of the butterfly. Yep. And treasured her as a sign of new life. Right now it's time to let new wings guide you, which is meant for you to be willing to fall and fly. So remember that. You're going to make mistakes, guys. We don't have to get it perfect. Commit, dare, and begin the journey that's calling you right now. As Gautier said, the moment one definitely commits to oneself, then providence moves too. Okay, so that could be a strong message for someone. Commit to yourself and your dream. Yeah, and then everything is going to fall in line with that. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never otherwise occurred. Whoa, whatever you can do or dream can begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic. Unleash the power of a new beginning and fly. Well, that's pretty amazing. That is a great fucking card for the rest of this. So some of you might be starting something new, have a new project, going somewhere new relationship, to something new. And you're being encouraged to follow. Maybe right now you're like, I don't know how the fuck this is going to work out. Well, Spirit is saying it's going to work out, but you have to first commit to doing the thing. Commit to doing the thing, and then allow faith to take you in the right direction. Yeah? Okay, moving on. And finally, I'm going to take the starseed because, you know, this is kind of some hippie shit. I think one of the cards were the images. Rebecca, what's her name? Rebecca Campbell. She has so many of these decks. They're similar. Okay, let's get a starseed message. Who out there is a starseed? I don't know what it means, but people identify like that. Let me know. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you want a reading, I might just do this little portal and hop off. So here we go. I haven't even done any tarot on this. This is all just oracles. Yeah, I'm going to get some tarot still. So what else for our 111 portal? What does the starseed oracle have for us? Besides all of that we've already read. What else? I like to get the cards as more like confirmation. Hey, how's it going, Paula? How are you, sweetie? Welcome. Hit the like button if you would, darling. Helps the algorithm. Help people find the channel that need a reading from a verified reader. The weight of the world. Oh my gosh, this is a similar thing. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry. All right, we are co-creating all of reality with the divine. However, it is not all on just one person. There is no savior. Kind of this is the problems we've been conditioned to think through religious beliefs. It's something and someone's coming to save us. And so then we have this sense of urgency. Maybe we think it's us. This is boundaries. Let it go. It's not all yours to carry. And I feel like this is where we have the denial about needing space in our own mind. So maybe we don't know how to let go, and we take everything that everyone has. Maybe you're like, maybe you have strong Virgo or Cancer placements, and you can't help but worry about the weight of the world. So maybe you're a Bodhisattva like me, but Spirit is saying you can. Okay, yes, Bodhisattva, you want to help save the world, but you can't do it by yourself. And it's up to everyone else as well. So we're in this story together. That's why there's no savior, no one coming to save us. We co-create together in our reality. So it says, what are you carrying that isn't even yours? And this goes back to right here on the 111 portal. You're carrying something that's not even yours. A sense of responsibility. It says you don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down with the weight of the world. This card is to remind you to look after your own well-being. What do we have? Well-being. Another repeating message. Your well-being is important. This card is thanking you so much for caring and wanting to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is unsustainable. This isn't to say you should switch off your compassion or your caring and do nothing. And become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so that you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. Well, that's what I do. I'm a spiritual life coach, and I'm also extremely political. My degrees are in political science and education. And those are my lower degrees. But the point is, I have been doing this work for 30 years almost, and you have to care for yourself. So if you're heavily involved in changing the world around you, whether that's social work, whether that's some sort of personal mission that you have to make sure that you purify and have space, because you can't do it all. Otherwise, it's unsustainable. People burn out, right? And then they never go back there. So that the planet needs you to be healthy, and physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone as soon as you wake up, don't do that. Show it first in a nurturing practice such as meditation. So the first thing to do in the morning, if you want a happy mind, is meditate. Get your ass out of bed. I don't care. Roll over on the floor. Sit up with a straight spine and do your meditation practice, whatever that means to you. Once you're in the state of grace and inner well, then you can face the day in the state of the world. So we have to care for ourselves first, right? Putting our own life vest on or our own oxygen mask. At the end of the day, take an energetic shower. That's very important for spiritual practitioners. By emptying out anything that's not yours, you can pick it up again the next morning. Or you probably won't. That's what I do. Like, I just do the purification and then let it go. And the answers will find me in the nighttime. So by the time I wake up the next morning, the fucking problem's already solved. Why? Because I put it down and let, for me, Buddha take care of it. But whatever you consider your spiritual, what have you, your God or whatever. We don't, all right, so I'm gonna stop there with that. Now I'm gonna take a few more, and then we'll go into the tarot. So, does anyone have a yes or no question before I go on? Hit the like button and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading from a verified clairvoyant psychic who's been reading for 30 years, that's why I'm here. The links are in the chat as well as in the description. So let's get a little psychic tarot of the Oracle here, and then I'm going to go on with tarot. So this is our 111 portal message. Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, for the Four of Wands, the foundation and achievements, this is what you're manifesting. So if you're trying to manifest something stable, something unionized, so the Four of Wands, it can come up in anything stable. Last night I was doing a reading and it came up in regards to this person's business. And he's like, this is my life and my business. Like, you know, for him, building this business as a music producer and record label owner is the way that he has a sense of union. So we're working on establishing some sort of foundation and achievement here. Ooh, this popped up again. Make sure you choose wisely when it comes to, you know, who is worthy of investing in and with. And you don't have any illusions, because that's the Seven of Cups. So let's get another one. Yeah, the waiting game. Maybe for something, waiting for something to come in. So you could be waiting for a reply on something or with someone. Spirit, what else on this 111 portal? So you're trying to manifest something. Yeah, prosperity. I feel like you're trying to manifest some stable new beginning. Yeah, and then we have two. So we have two twos here. And it's all about making those moves and choices and decisions. And we had a card earlier that was like, okay, well, that's fine, but you have to step first. Walk first in faith, and then the path will unfold. I don't know why I'm saying that. I just got a download. Walk first in faith, and the path will unfold. Spiritual hour here with Selena. Okay. Yeah, be the emperor and authority of your own life. So that's Aries, Taurus. For me, it's more Taurus than Aries, but it's more about the masculine principle of, you know, directive energy in our life and being like, okay, I'm going to take my life back. It doesn't belong to other people. Ooh, and work on your heart chakra. Wow. So this could be an emperor, empress in your life, your father, your lover. Bottom deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. I just kind of got choked up, so let me take some water here. All right, guys. Whew, alrighty. So this is our 111 portal message. I've been doing it for 40 minutes. It's gotten good. I've taken a shit ton of oracles. I still have a lot more oracle cards, but I'm not going to fuck with them. I'll just take these. Now let's do some tarot on this. All right. Hey, Paula, did you hit the like button and subscribe, sweetie? Did you already do that? If you did, thank you. Yes, thank you. Just let me know. I can see when the like and sub goes. I think you probably did, but I'm just asking you once again to give me an energetic exchange for my energy that I give out so freely. Because I love everybody, even those that rise up against me. May I nevertheless see them as a rare and precious treasure. Ooh, I'm gonna get one more of the Hero's Journey. So I have a bunch of like mini oracle decks because I don't like all these big ones all the time. They take up a lot of room too. So there was like a year that I invested in mini oracle decks. And this is the hero/heroine's journey. All right, great, no problem, Paula. Hold on. So let's get these two. Divine discernment. Step back to find clarity. Well, clarity was another card earlier. Look at this beautiful card. Maybe your life path 1, 4, or 3. Maybe you're 31. Discover your superpower. Access 100% of your mojo. So this goes into the choose wisely, divine discernment, but discover your mojo, your superpower. I like those. Okay, Paula, let me get to your question before I bust out the tarot, and then we'll wrap up this 111 portal reading. I might just... Nobody wants a personal, that's fine. It stopped raining, so that means I can go play. I might go take a little motorcycle ride later, if it's not raining. I wish I could take Satin with me, wouldn't that be fun? She says, fuck no, she hates the car. Last week, I had her in the car. I was like, let's go get some coffee. I just threw her in the front seat. I was bad fun parent. It was only 2 miles away, so don't do what I say. But she didn't like that at all, so she hates the car. I think most animals, except for maybe dogs, don't like the car. Here we go. So, spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Does A have feelings for Paula? So it's the first card we see. If it lands in reverse, we know it's opposite. So I got no, because landed in reverse pretty intensely. So it doesn't look like they do have feelings for you, because I had a yes in reverse. So if you want to go further on that, Paula, find out why or what's going on, or why you even may think that they do, or maybe they don't want you to know that they do, then you need to get a personal reading. And those links are in the chat. Okay, babies, we're moving on. You know, I can't get enough of this tarot deck that I just got. I haven't brought it out to any of my vending events because I don't want to get wet, because it's been getting cold at night. And so then condensation gets on my cards. Damn near freaking ruined this deck. I'm gonna have to get another one because everything got so wet because it was like 50 degrees. And I was like soggy at 1 a.m. Usually my late night events go to about 1 a.m. All right, here we go. What do we have? Let's get some more tarot portaling messages. All right, maybe someone's looking to celebrate after a tough ending. You're welcome, sweetie. Whew, got a lot here. So this is a very strong message about caring for yourself. Let's see this. Okay, so it's landed right on the heart chakra. All right, so this is it's about some sort of deception or strategy. So what I'm feeling intuitively is going with the flow regarding a King of Pentacles who's healing after a lot of sad ego bloodiness. Ew, this could be you. So it could be reading for a earth sign, businessman, you know, who's the king? He's husband, he's earth sign. Going with the flow, healing something. So Aquarius energy after a lot of, it's like a bloody Emperor, Hierophant. Wow, okay, Taurus and Devil. That's a lot. Okay, let's put these back. So let's get started on this. So this is the tarot part of this 111 reading. So there's been some sort of deception, and maybe you're wondering, and this has to do with like, okay, getting other people's energy out of your field beforehand. Yeah, we have the Hermit card on the bottom. So there was some disappointment here when it came to some tough ending. It put you with the Two of Swords and kept you trapped in your head about whether you should fight for something. So maybe you took a break in order to become more stable and happy and spend time alone, or Spirit is recommending that. So if you had a falling out with someone where you've experienced a sense of disappointment over an ending, you may be at a crossroads right now because you're kind of stuck in your head and you're like, well, do I fight for this? Spirit's saying take a break. Get stable, or maybe this is about you doing this previously. Yeah, because we have the Hermit cards. We have Virgo. That's the only sign we have. But Spirit, what else about this deception? Is this something that we're recovering from here on the 111 portal? Oops, get back in the deck here. Come on now. Everybody's falling out. You didn't have permission to leave my... What else? What is this? Deception now in the future? What's going on? I feel like this is a past thing. Or this is why we had this message about you taking time out to heal yourself. Because someone was deceptive or something did disappoint you. And so Spirit is reminding you that you can take a break to gain more stability. So let's see now. This is about something in the past or something in the future. What is this about? Why am I reading this story? That's why I like starting with oracles, because we get kind of the more positive message about how to move forward. Yeah, this is maybe a falling out with a friend. Okay, because the Three of Cups kind of landed sideways. So maybe you had a falling out with a friend because something needed to change. Wow, the Death card. So we have Scorpio, we have Virgo. We have now you want to work together with this person. So we got from the Two of Pentacles to the Three. Recognize that you're very different, all right? But you will get to calmer water. So we have the duality card. We had that last week. And that's about understanding different points of view. See how different they are? So maybe you're water, someone's fire. Maybe someone's earth and air. Maybe it's just about being very different. So that you can have this new beginning and something stable. Wow. So then we have that here. We had an Ace of Pentacles twice. So maybe you're wondering, which direction should I go? I was disappointed. I had to take a break from my friend, spend time alone, get some more stability. Oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck I have the Two of Cups. And maybe this is you. So hello, Thandi, how are you? Maybe this is you. Maybe you had gone through some very painful ending that made you retreat, essentially. Create a sacred space. And now you have the Two of Cups at the bottom, who needs to make a decision after feeling left out in the cold. If you want to have this new beginning with this Page of Cups, the Piscean energy, and learning about this new beginning. Wow, I just said it twice. Equal give and take after a lot of stress with the King of Swords. So you might have went through something really, really painful and you had to take a break and go inward. And now you have this Two of Cups. So this could be a friend or a family member. You know, Two of Cups isn't always romance. Usually it is. But it can be anything because we do have the friendship card here, something going sideways. Okay, you can have, well, you know how this goes, Thandi. You just got a reading. So I just did the 111 portal reading. I'm probably going to timestamp that because this is pretty depth and in detail. So it looks like we got a good reading on this. So you can have a free yes and no. Just hit the like button and subscribe. So this is great. I'm going to end this here because this was a strong 111 portal message about retreating, letting go of outdated ideas, working together to build something stable, and recognizing if someone or something isn't in your best and highest good, right? Taking control of your own life. Very good. All right. Well, I've been on for about an hour. Does anyone have a personal question besides Tandy, which you need to hit the like button and subscribe? Like, I love this little book. Even the artwork on these cards, I'm still learning, right? It's kind of amazing. Like, this is the coolest death card ever. We've got a mud skipper. We got flowers growing out of his heart. I really like this deck. I'm definitely into it. Okay, y'all. Well, if I don't have any questions. Oh, hello, love and light. Please, does Scorpio have feelings for you? All right. Ooh, Cancer Scorpio. Now that's a match we hear is spicy, but I wouldn't know personally. Well, I guess one time, like I told you guys, I've dated one Scorpio in my life and it was pretty spicy. It was a very hot 3 months before I moved out west many years ago, and that was it. And no shade to him, but he grew up to be a lot less attractive. That's the hard part, is like I don't age, and I've actually gotten better looking with time. And so when I see other people, I'm like, whoa, you dodged a bullet there. Listen to me being shallow. Shut up, Selena. Okay, let me get this out of here. Let me answer your question, sweetie. I feel that a lot. That boy dodged a bullet there. Spirit's like, no, you think you want that, but no, you really don't. Let me show you the future. Let me show you what's gonna happen to his hairline. Sorry. We love all beings. Okay. Some cups. All right. Let me answer your question. So I'm a Cancer as well. I'm a triple Cancer. I'm a Cancer stellium. Poor me, huh? Okay, so how the yes and no works is all the cards are in the upright. If it lands in reverse, then we know it's opposite. So here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Hassan. That's what I'm just going to say, your last name. Does the Scorpion man have feelings for the Cancer? Here we go. All right, what do we got? Oh my God, yes. Their feelings are in their pants. I'm sorry, that was a joke. We got a yes here. All right, so moving on to Thandy. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Thandy. Did you hit the like button and subscribe, Thandy? Did you guys hit the like button and subscribe? Hit it. Hit it. Let me know. I'm going to clean up the cards until then. Oh, my stomach hurts. Listen, it's my fault because I ate some nasty shit right before bed. Don't eat anything that's spicy hot or extra hot or jalapeno right before you go to sleep. I swear I got noodles in my brain. So I woke up, I'm like, oh, Selena, that hurts. Sometimes I make poor choices. All right, did you hit the like button or subscribe, Sandy? Don't eat a bag of jalapeno chips right before you go to bed. That's what my stomach said this morning. It wasn't a big bag. It was just a little bag, but still, fucking shit hurts now. That's why I love kefir. I can't help it. I'm kind of like, oh wait, Sandy, are you still there? I'm kind of addicted to hot stuff. I'm like kind of stupid. Like I get high from it. I'll eat something really spicy and like I'll get like tinglies. I'm like, is this why people eat this hot stuff? Maybe I'll pass out. I'll wake up. I'll be like, oh, I just got like, no, I don't ever pass out. But I'm sure if I ate some of those crazy ghost pepper things, I'll do it. I did buy some ghost pepper ranch and I've been putting that on things. I'm sure that's healthy, right? Burning my mouth. She's a weirdo. Okay, I'm cleaning up here, Sandy. Let me know. Now I get to have fun with my Virgo Mars and clean up the little mess I made. Okay, I know you're a follower, sweetie. Okay. I know you are. All right, let me answer your question. As my stomach turns. I need to go get some kefir is what I need to do. All right, here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Thandi. Let's see. Is Jay Thandi's soulmate? Listen, only you can say. I'm hesitant to answer a question like this, but let's see what it says. Is Jay Thandi's soulmate? Only you can say. Right, Satin and Satin's mine. Maybe. Yeah, that's interesting. That's funny that I said that. Maybe. We have to see. More will be revealed. Sometimes it takes a while to reveal such things. I didn't know Satin was my soulmate until like 2 years after I had her. Isn't that right, baby? Well, not 2 years. Maybe it was a year for her to grow up. She was a baby when we got her. She was only 6 months, and so her personality was still being developed. She was a trauma baby, though, for sure. She has traumatic injuries that still she does weird things. Like lick the carpet. I don't understand the carpet licking. Other than the fact she is a lesbian. That I know for sure. She's definitely a gay rabbit. I got a lesbian rabbit over here. But anyway, she loves to lick carpet. I mean, I know that sounds weird, but I'm like, why does she like licking carpets? There's some trauma before we got her. Okay. And also she's gay. So you can just tell. I just knew. She only likes me, pretty much. She tolerates. Why do I keep doing this? Am I special ed or what? Because it's right next to this. I didn't mean anything about that special ed thing. Sorry, guys. That was a bad joke from the 90s. I'm going to get canceled now. Oh, boy. All right. Nobody has any questions? I think I'm going to log off then. Nobody wants a reading. It's quiet on the Western Front. Oh, your network is bad? Well, I have like all bars here. Maybe I'll take the rabbits on a walk. You have one what? Okay, ask your question. I might take Satin on a walk today. I like to take them out on a walk, but I can only take them on a walk in I have a stroller. I bought a bunny stroller. Well, it's just a pet stroller, but I only like to take them out if it's like less than 70 because the heat index in Florida, because of the humidity, it's even though it may be only 74, it feels like it's 80. So if it's like that, I don't take them. I have to wait until it's cooler because rabbits aren't. Rabbits aren't made. Only rabbit that's like natural to Florida is like a swamp rabbit or something. All right, what's your question? Oh, Sandy, the answer was maybe. Maybe, which makes me feel like we need to find out more. All right, Taz, ask your yes or no, babes. Or if you have a reading question, let me know. Oh, my stomach. So the only like jalapeno chips that I really love are the dirty ones. They're called dirty. I think Utz makes them. I don't know if they sell them other places in the US besides Florida, right next to the public subs. And I don't know why I like them so fucking much, but they are super hot. I'm complaining about it because I shouldn't have eaten them before I went to bed. It was so late when I got home, though. I was like, I'm hungry. This seems like a fine idea. No, it indeed was not a fine idea. All right, anyone have any questions? Taj, you said you did, but I don't know where you've gone, baby. So otherwise, I'm going to log off. Yeah, baby, go get some kefir. Kefir helps everything. I love kefir. Oh, I drink it and the jalapenos get. And then I was thinking, where do all these super spicy peppers come from? I bet they're made, right? They have to be genetically made. Or maybe they're just like, they were never supposed to be eaten by anything anyways. Because I'm like, what makes a pepper so spicy? So then I really meditate on it. All right, honey. Well, why don't you ask your question? Otherwise, I'm going to log off, babe. Happy 111 portal, by the way. And 29th birthday. We had a great 111 portal reading. It's very good, I thought. I thought this was good. All right. Will this conversation with this, oh my, girl, you're going to talk to his stepmom? Now you make my stomach hurt. All right, well, let's find out. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm not after his money. I got my own money. Okay, here we go. I don't want to, right? No. Let me talk to your mom. Excuse me, I need to talk to your mother. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors. Oh, that's funny. Okay, well then, I think you need to then. Well, how is it annoying? She's obviously trying to communicate with you somehow. Don't avoid it. In fact, go back and read this reading, Taz, because it may be for you. The 111 reading about how you need to, you're protected. I need to make sacred space, not take on other people's energy, but that you can do it. Hey, Bethany. All right, Bethany, how are you? Welcome to Magic Rabbit Tarot. I'm Selena, your 30-year tarot reader. I don't do free readings. No actual psychic or clairvoyant does free readings. Let me say this again to you everywhere. If someone actually has powers of clairvoyance and psychic abilities, they're not giving out free readings, period. Maybe if it's your birthday and you're their friend. But other than that, it's just not happening, people. So if you're getting free readings, it's nobody has any powers. They may pull the correct cards, which is great, but that's just you and your mind and your power, not them. Here we go. Spiritual guides, angels, and ancestors of Taz. Whew, will this conversation with Millie's stepmom cause more confusion? Well, I hope fucking not. Whoa, what did that say? Definitely not. No. What? It came out funny. So be careful with your words and choose them wisely. Even the way that's worded seems confusing. Isn't that funny? Definitely not no. So that's like a yes, a soft yes, but it was sideways. So this is telling me, be careful how you choose your words, Taz, or you may create more confusion. Yeah. You may create more confusion if you don't choose your words wisely. All right, does anyone else have a question? Otherwise, I'm going to log off. I'm really here for personal readings. I did a great 111 portal. So if you want 111 portal advice or guidance, go back and stroll to the beginning of the video. It was good. I loved it. It was for me. It was for you. It was for everybody. Let me drink some water. Yeah, so just choose your words carefully, wisely. You're welcome. All right, does anyone else have anything? Do you guys want to get a 111 portal reading for love? What do you think, Satnam? A love reading? She don't give a shit. She's like, I'm Spade. I love taking over the world. That's what she loves. Yes, Saturn, we know you. Saturn's more minded in her spiritual mission than romance, we've discovered. She lives a life as a lesbian rabbit with a fake husband who she emasculates every day that she can. Occasionally, she lets him lick her face. She ain't got time for romance. Saturn doesn't. She's like, I have bigger things. I have world domination to occur. Healing all living beings. Yes, Saturn, we know. You're very important. That's why you're here with me now. She's not concerned with worldly affairs. Okay, does anyone have any questions? Maybe we'll do a little love reading. Let's do a little love. This is a small one. It's small. We just a small little love reading. Where should we start? Let's start here with the Island Time Wellness. The world's funniest sounding cards. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, lightning separation. It's about that time. Well, I gotta do something. Gonna be like my dad or somebody. Oh. Here we go. Here's our 111 Portal Tarot for the loving. I'll stamp this one too. I'll have to go look at the timestamps later. I'm at about 68 minutes in. All right. First card up. Engagement ring. Ooh, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Well, fuck yeah. 111. I feel like we should just leave that there. What else? What else, Batman? Okay, this is interesting. We have the dragonfly. Be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. All right. Receiving what you need, progression, moving along, and closure. So maybe you're trying to get some closure on something. You might have been married or engaged to somebody. And then you have the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder to the other woman. Ooh, it might have been another woman or man involved. Oh, good. Okay, so that's where we're starting. So I don't know if something was revealed to be a snake and you had to move on, but it's changing now. What's up, Simon? What's this about? Let me find out more here. I'll take the love situation. Satin's digging and smoothing over here. Yeah, Satin's very smooth. I love my bunny. I love my baby girl. The baby, what you doing, babe? She was smoothing out, and then she like smoothed out the bed, and then she laid down. She was like, yeah. And then she was looking at the ground. Do you have to go to the bathroom? Healing hearts. Okay. Healing heartbreak, toxicity, addiction, abusive relationship. Ooh, seduction, attraction, teasing, hooking up, date, third party temptation. Interesting. Wow. We have kind of this recurring temptation. So I don't know if something happened in a relationship with you and somebody, or this is about you just going out and having fun after healing your heartbreak. What they say, one way to get over somebody is get under somebody else. I don't recommend that, but teach their own. Addiction, codependency, restraint, obsession, possession, control, and emotional block, and sunglasses, watching, looking, perceiving, and stalking. Okay. Well, hopefully nobody is stalking you, but you could be out there trying to date and attract someone. So you're being cautioned. Don't get in any third-party situations, and be careful of jealousy or somebody not being honest. I'm going to take the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. This is the one I tried to bring out 3 times earlier. It just was like the same. Here we go. So hello. Welcome if you're new here. I am Selena. I've been reading a long time, and my rabbit Satin is sitting next to me staring at the ground. What are you looking at? Oh, she's trying to go to sleep. Spread your wings. All right, this is the 2 of Wands. It's time to make a decision and choose a path. And from the reading earlier, maybe you're overcoming an addiction or codependency, obsession, restraint, possession, control, emotional block, something that blocked you emotionally. You're healing your heart. So, it came out. Oh God, we have this again, strengthening bonds. So you are definitely recovering from something and you're healing something, and now you're building something else stable. So the beginning of a new stable and solid love. All right, let's get another one. Okay, 9 of Cups, dreams coming true after you release something. So Scorpio here, coming in strong. You had to release, I don't know, maybe a person. Oh wow, you guys, I like this. Okay, I'm leaving that there. So this is the Gemini card, love, soulmates, a decision to embrace the end of a cycle after finding out something, or the beginning of a new one. Could be both. Maybe you're finding out about somebody was seduced or some snake in the background, but we do have the World card here when it comes to a cycle, and then the decision that you need to make, the Lovers card. So you might be ending something. I don't know if you found out someone was unfaithful, or this is about you having a second chance with this person, ending a tough cycle. So let me know in the comments if you have a question. Yes or no is free. Hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to do, this is our little 111 portal love reading. I didn't do love earlier. It was more about self-love and where you're going with yourself. And it could be about money or anything. I don't know what it's about. I don't know. I just work here is what I say. I'm just reading for you. Okay, guys. Until you get a personal, I don't know the details or informations because I can't see when it's a collective. Why is this upside down? Where are my deck? What's going on here? Well, I did use this deck last night. Why is this upside down? I never have. Ooh, yeah, something with a friend might have went funny because that was the 3 of Cups, and it's funny, I opened it on the one card that's upside down. Whoa, thanks, Spirit, because, I don't like any upside down cards. So let's go deeper in this love reading for the 111. You could be reconciling with someone or just recovering after some intense heartbreak from somebody stabbing you in the back, and now you're choosing to have something stable, letting go of any codependency, restraints. So we have Leo, we have Scorpio, we have Gemini. All right, let's get some tarot on this love reading, and then I think I'm going to close out the stream because I don't have anyone here with a question, which is fine, but That's why I come on. Oh, let's do this again. Let's try again. Okay, what's this? Ooh, the devil. So you could be a Capricorn or dealing with some toxicity. Here we have addiction. This is almost the same card. Codependent, obsessed, restraint, possession, control, emotional block. All right, well, that's not what we're calling in. Okay, kids. The Empress. Okay, maybe someone's obsessed with you. Maybe this is what caused toxicity in your own life, your own mother issues, or some feminine in your life. And then we have some deception. Right, being strategic. So this could be about someone who is already married. Oh God. Oh my God. And we have the Emperor. Whoa. I have the Emperor, Empress, and we have the devil and some toxicity. This isn't great. Okay. Steve. What did you get into here? So we have Taurus, Libra, could be Aries, Capricorn, but we have some sort of strategy or deception. I don't know. And then we have Pisces energy with an apology. Maybe there's some kids involved. And somebody wanting to explore, have a new adventure. So technically speaking, the Page of Wands is the explorer, the Knight of Wands is the adventurer. He's like, okay, I want to explore. I found out what I want to explore. Now I want to go forward. So I don't know if you need an apology for some deception. Yeah, I want something that didn't work out in the past. And at the bottom, like I have the Lovers again. And the timing, whoa. So more Gemini energy, lots of Gemini. And the Scorpio again. So something has changed. Now it needs to be healed. And you have to decide whether it's the right time. Wow. Wow. What else? I'm not this goofy when I read people's personal tarot. It's just when I'm doing the collectives, and I'm like, yeah, you're no longer defending yourself against something. Maybe you already know. Maybe you don't want to defend yourself. Maybe someone else didn't defend themselves against seduction, ruined a bond because they have addiction and codependency issues. Yeah, they could have been married. And now you're finding this out. Or maybe you're the King or Queen of Pentacles. You make someone very happy. You're looking for this happiness. What else is that about, Spirit? Why do you do that? That wanted to come out, but hit again. Yeah, this is something hidden. Okay. Well, when we have the sun and the moon in a reading, and this is our 111 love portal reading, then something's going to be revealed. The moon is about hiding esotericism, the unknown. The sun is about revealing happiness and seeing. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Someone could have been married and stepped outside of their marriage. Or maybe you were married to someone and they stepped outside. Maybe it wasn't a formal marriage. But I definitely get the feeling of it stopped something. Stopped something from beginning. And now someone wants to apologize. Ooh, the King of Cups, the bottom of the deck. So Scorpio, again, heavy Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe you have Scorpio placements. Who's hiding their feelings. And now they want to move forward to end a tough cycle and be strong after a rest. Yeah, they've been watching. Watching you being faithful from far away after disappointment. And being super sad. Now they want a new beginning with you to move forward. Okay. Well, maybe you're the cheater. I don't know here. All right, that's what we have. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream there. It doesn't seem like anybody has any questions. We already did our 2 111 portal readings. I've been on here about an hour and a half. That's good enough. That's good enough. Let's get some messages from this person or situation. Let's do the messages. If you have someone in mind, think of them now. If you have someone in mind, think of them now. What do you need to know about this connection or situation? All right, these don't want to pop. Okay, so I don't push my cards too much. In fact, sometimes this deck gives me hard times altogether. Reaching your goal. Everything that you want from this connection is going to manifest in the future. Okay, great. Soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Very good. See, this is what happened. Third party situation. Other people are interfering with this relationship and dimming its full potential. So you might be finding out about someone. It could be someone's mother even. Like third party isn't always another, although we have such seduction here, but they could be trying to seduce you. Third party is some sort of interference with something. Could be a job, could be a person, place, or thing. Maybe it's an addiction. Maybe they have sexual addictions or drug addictions and that was interfering. Yeah. All right, so that's what we have about the connection. And now let's get messages. So these are usually messages I consider someone who's not in contact or they're not admitting this. So I use this deck when it's people that aren't in contact. So for those of you who aren't in contact with someone, these are for you. Or if you are just curious about like, how does this person think about me because they don't tell me? This is for you, babies. Let's get some messages from the love. I am ascending. Wow. And that is right on shine. So we have, is this a star card twice? Where's the sun card? That's the sun card. You have the sun card twice, you guys. So heavy Leo energy, heavy Scorpio energy. So got that twice. Heavy Leo, heavy Scorpio, heavy Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. And oh, heavy Gemini, because we have that twice. So let's see what we got here. So I've decided, I'm like, I want to do a parlor trick. I am really extremely good at guessing people's rising signs. Like I think at this point, I guess it right every time. If I don't know the exact rising sign, so this is people that I just either just meet or I've spent a little bit of time around, and I always get, I want to find a way to monetize. So I'm like, I'm really good at this. I have to meet them and see them and talk to them, and I always guess their rising signs. And if I don't know the actual sign, I know the element. Like I can tell who's a fire, earth, and so on. Anyways, I don't know why I'm saying this, but I was pretty impressed with myself last night when I was playing that game. I want you to enjoy your life. Well, this is beautiful. I want you to enjoy your life too. So what else did this person say? So this is a strong message of enjoying something. I can feel you. Okay. I'm working hard on myself. Well, we have the I am sending, and you are adorable. Well, this is cute. I could lose myself in you. Well, maybe that's what they're protecting against, any sort of codependency that they have, so that they don't get lost in you. Lost in your eyes. Lost in your eyes. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. And if you want a personal reading, you can email me at magikrabbittarot@gmail.com. My personal start at $65, but you get a lifetime recording. We can do it on the phone. I can do it by myself, or we can do it on video. So thank you so much, and have a great Sunday fun day. I don't know when I'll be on again because I don't know the new and full moon schedule. Well, you know where to find me. Don't forget to love yourself. Bye.